baking show. My name's Tashina.
And I'm Daisy.
And today we're going to be making some awesome brownies. And so right now we just have 1/2 stick of butter and 4 ounces of chocolate. And we're about to stick it in the microwave for 2 minutes.
So you might be wondering why we're baking brownies. Yesterday we received a fascinating letter asking us why we wait a long time for things to bake. To find out why we don't speed the things up by increasing oven, we designed an experiment. Do you want to explain the experiment?
So, it's by trying to see if the concept, if heating something up by a higher temperature would increase the cooking time, so it would cook faster.
Oh, the brownie's done with.
Now we're about to pour this melted chocolate in another bowl because it's going to add more ingredients. So we're about to add some sugar, 1 cup of sugar,
And a teaspoon of extract.
and then some eggs later.
And flour.
Sweet.
So now I'm adding a cup of sugar.
So since we added the sugar, it got a little bit thicker. And Daisy's about to add another cup of sugar because it's not sweet enough and we like things sweet.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so while she's stirring in that, I'm gonna crack the egg.
Alright, so right now it's pretty thick. And Daisy's about to add some flour. Some Hungarian flour. And then after that we're probably going to put it in the oven.
We're measuring out a cup of brownie mix so that we know how much brownie we're putting into the pan and how much brownie we're cooking for the specific amount of time we've decided.
Alright, so now she's going to pour it in here. And we just sprayed the pan with the baking
So that it doesn't stick to the pan.
Now we're going to bake it for 25 minutes.
Hello and welcome to Cool Cooking Chemistry Concepts with Katie and Sylvie. Yay! Woo! Next ones are in at 400 or however long. We're gonna keep checking. So while we had this really question that's just been bothering me all day, and I was just wondering, how does the heat in the oven transfer to the heat in these delicious brownies? Interesting story. Well, I love interesting stories. Me too. So I'll tell you all about it. So all ovens use convection, and in ovens, that liquid is actually gas, which is air. And the oven uses its electric coils to spread the heat through the air, then cooks all the food in the oven from all different directions. No way! So much more sense. Everything makes so much more sense. I see the world in a whole new light. Thank you so much for giving me this knowledge. You're welcome. Oh man, that is, whoa. Well, I mean, I guess since you gave me a piece of knowledge, I guess I'll. Did you ever wonder how this humble egg, which is actually a liquid, could turn into making these brownies? Well, the thing is that when you crack an egg and you cook it, let's say in a brownie or on your protein, it's denatured in the egg, which is basically saying it's unraveling while keeping its same structure. So when it's denatured, let's say on your stove, the egg white, which was clear before, actually turns white. It changes phase into a solid. So when this egg was put in the brownies, its protein was denatured because of the heat in that oven. Alright, so batch 3 just came out. It's a little hot. And we just cooked it at 450 for 10 minutes. And if you can tell, it's really, really burnt around the edges. And it's getting really hard really fast. So,
But in the inside, it's really mushy. You can tell because when you poke it with the knife, it sticks to the knife.
Number 1, cooked according to the recipe. Batch number 1's good. Nice and soft. Batch number 2, we just cooked at 400 degrees for about 15 minutes. I'm good. Batch number 2 is really good. So this means that cooking it at a higher temperature for a shorter time actually did work for batch number 2. But batch number 3 did not looking so good.
I don't really want to try it.
It's kind of gross.
It's kind of gross and burnt and not cooked.
Might just leave it for the dogs. All right, well, we're happy that you spent some time with us today and got to watch us make some awesome brownies.
Hopefully you'll join us next time.
All right, well, we'll see you later. I'm Tashina.
I'm Daisy.